The fifth Pirates film is here, and in it Jack Sparrow is something of a washed-up has-been, but is sought out by Henry Turner to help him find the Trident of Poseidon, which can break any curse. They are aided by a young woman named Karina as well, who has her own reasons for finding the Trident. And with all this going on, a cursed man named Captain Salazar is after Jack, wanting revenge for what Jack has done to him. The way I viewed the Pirates films is that they tend to get progressively worse. 2 and 3 became needlessly complicated, as did 4, but 4 was the most unmemorable of them all. And while 5 breaks that trend, there's nothing particularly amazing about this film. It's fine, but there's nothing that necessarily left me thinking it was as great as the first or even the second. If I have a major problem with the film, it would be Jack Sparrow himself, or whoever has been masquerading as him for the past 4 movies. People now have this idea of Jack as nothing more than being a jokester who spouts out nonsensical things and acts drunk. But people also surprisingly seem to forget what made him work in the first film. Yes, Jack was funny, and he was a drunk, but he was also clever, serious, sinister, and above all else, competent. Whoever this guy is, he's nothing more than a buffoon. It increasingly shocks me that he can accomplish anything, because it seems like everything that positively happens to him is by mistake, and everything that goes wrong for him is his own fault. It's incredibly frustrating, and I'm just tired of it. It's not funny anymore, because not only does it not feel like the same character, it doesn't seem like a character at all. The 2 young leads, Henry and Karina, are fine. There's nothing awful or great about their performances. There are standard Will Turner and Elizabeth Swann, or Priest Guy and Mermaid Lady. As usual, it's Geoffrey Rush as Barbossa who steals the show. The man was born for this role and oozes so much charm and charisma that he could give pirate characters such as Long John Silver and Captain Hook a run for their money. He has a lot more development in this film than he's had in a long time, and it's satisfying to see where they take the character, even if it is a tad bit predictable. And the second person who steals the show is Javier Bardem as Captain Salazar. The performance is fun and the design is cool, and he is a vast improvement over the villain of the last film, Blackbeard. Another problem I have with it is that nothing really captivated me story-wise. Maybe because it's basically the same film as the first one, but whatever. It's not entirely clear as to how Salazar got cursed. They kind of explain it, but it's not as easy to follow as how Barbossa and Davy Jones were cursed. There are plot points and scenes that go nowhere. The British Navy is just there because they're in every film, and there's a witch in the film to give exposition, but they don't do anything with her. Even Jack's compass in the film is needlessly confusing, and it's something that probably didn't need to be any more important than it already was. There's only one joke in the film that got a chuckle out of me, and that was with Paul McCartney's cameo, which is a scene that could also be easily cut out. I will say, though, that the action set pieces are fun. The bank heist is entertaining, the escape from the executions is great, and there's a ship battle that's passable, but it's nothing that will probably be as memorable as the stuff from the other films. In all honesty, I started to get bored with the rest of the film, until the climax, which is handled very well. I'm really torn on this one. I'd say it's better than 3 and 4, even though that's not saying much, but I'm over the whole Jack Sparrow craze now. The only characters I really care about in this film are Barbossa and Salazar, but I will admit that there are some good Jack moments now and then. The action is fun, but nothing breathtaking. If you're looking for a dumb action film that has decent characters, I can probably recommend this for a matinee screening. Other than that, I'm no longer sure if A Pirate's Life is for me. Thanks, this is an O.M.M review. This is O.M.M, signing out.